In 1613, Pocahontas becomes the colony's unlikely savior. She's visiting the nearby Potawatomi tribe when her Indian hosts, threatened with war by an English ship captain, lure her onto his vessel and betray her. The English demand a ransom of hostages and stolen weapons, which goes only partially paid. Negotiations will drag on for more than a year. Pocahontas is the currency that pays for the colony's survival. Inside the fort walls, in this English world, Pocahontas, the Powhatan woman, is remade. She's important as a piece of collateral, but she is also seen as a soul ripe for conversion. Baptizing Pocahontas was the first step in converting the Powhatan nation. Over the months in captivity, she is instructed in the Anglican faith, and she becomes the first indigenous person to convert to Christianity in the English New World. She is baptized Rebecca,
which
a soul saved that helped the English justify the moral correctness of colonization.
Upon the earth.
While a hostage in Jamestown, she meets a wealthy planter named John Rolfe. Rolfe is clearly smitten. The governor grants his permission and they marry on April 5th, 1614. Pocahontas's marriage also had political ramifications. As Governor Thomas Dale wrote in 1614, it ushered in a period known as the Pocahontas Peace.
Powhatan's daughter is since married to an English gentleman of good understanding. Another knot to bind this peace the stronger.
The royal hostage had become a bride, and a diplomat putting the colony on steady ground. In 1616, Pocahontas boards an English ship for the second time. It is captained by the very same man who kidnapped her just 3 years before. But on this voyage, she is an honored guest of the Virginia Company, setting sail for London.
So all throughout the 1500s, Europeans were thinking of indigenous peoples as cannibals, as idolaters, as brutish, and most of all, as being irredeemably non-Christian. Okay, enter Pocahontas. She is none of these things.
In London, all things Virginia are the rage. Pocahontas arrives to find herself very much in fashion.
She took Europe by storm. She shows up speaking English in Elizabethan garb. She shows up as a Christian wife. She shows up as somebody who was invited to the court of King James. So Pocahontas right away becomes somebody that Europeans can relate to and they can understand.